Welcome to the west coast of Florida and this beautiful beach with seashells galore, pelicans, egrets, sandpipers, and soft white sand. Imagine you're standing here with me, digging your toes in the warm sand with the sun on your face and the calls of the birds in your ears. Smell the salty air, feel the gentle breeze on your skin, and begin to let everything else melt away. This is your time, this is your space, and this is your practice. Make it exactly what you need, taking any modifications or a pause whenever you want. Anytime you feel stress or anxiety or negative thoughts coming up, take a deep breath, hold it in for a few seconds, and then slowly let the air out, imagining that you are exhaling anything you want to remove from your mind and body. With that said, let's begin. Coming to the center of your mat, place your hands over your heart, closing your eyes, and just feeling your heart beating, feeling your chest rise and fall with your breath, your feet grounding into your mat. And just come into this present moment, come into your body, into an awareness of your surroundings, into an awareness of yourself, your thoughts, what's going on internally. And breathe in, releasing it out. Let's go ahead and step to the front of the mat. Reach your arms up over and slowly bring them down, exhaling. Inhale up, reach up to the sky, and slowly bend forward into forward fold, bending one knee at a time, just walking out those hamstrings. You can let your head hang loose. And then inhaling up to a straight back, exhale, fold. Inhale up, bend both knees, step the right foot back. Drop the knee to the mat and reach your arms up to the sky into low lunge. Exhale, drop the hands. Slowly straightening that left leg, bringing the hips back. Maybe walking your hands more toward your body. And just breathing. Inhaling forward. Lift the back knee. And then slowly take a couple steps or one step to bring both feet together into forward fold. Halfway lift, and then stepping the left foot back this time. Dropping the knee, reach the arms up into low lunge. Exhale, bring them back down. Bring the hips back, straightening the right leg. Inhale and exhale, coming back forward, lift the back knee and step forward to forward fold. Slowly rise as you inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, bring the hands down to heart. Taking a moment to ground, to notice what's different in your body or in your mind. Let's bring all of our weight into the left foot, bending that right knee. Hands can come to your hips. Making a kickstand with your right foot, or bringing it up onto your shin, or your right foot into your left thigh. Finding tree pose. Your hands can be at your sides, reaching up to the sky or on your hips, whatever feels right. Focusing in this balancing posture. Then release that foot, bring the toes behind your left ankle, intertwine the arms, finding eagle arms, and slowly squatting down into a modified eagle pose. Or you can go ahead and bring that right knee on top of the left and find a full eagle pose. Inhale, let's reach up. Bring the knee up to the sky, grabbing onto the right foot with the left hand, bringing it into the crease of your left hip, allowing that knee to drop down to the right side. Standing half lotus. Holding and concentrating. And then slowly release, bringing that right ankle on top of the left knee as you squat down to standing pigeon pose. And then reaching down to the mat with your hands, letting the right foot come to the left side of the mat. Bring all your weight into that right foot and lift the left foot up and step it back to the back of your mat. Slowly come to the width of your mat, reaching for your ankles or behind the knees. Maybe just reaching for the mat in front of you. You can have blocks in front of you to help you. And just giving a nice massage to the backs of the legs as we hold in our wide-legged forward fold. You can bob your head up and down, sway from side to side, or just hold in stillness. Slowly rise, bring your hands to the mat, walk them over to the front of your mat as you bend your right knee, and then step the left foot to the right side of the mat, coming back into that same position as before. Right leg is now bent. And slowly rise, reaching the arms up to the sky, and uncrossing the right foot, coming back into mountain pose at the top of your mat. This time we're going to bring all of our weight into the right leg, lifting the left foot, either making a kickstand, bringing it onto your shin, or bringing it onto the inside of your right thigh. Arms are reaching to opposite sides or reaching up to the sky. They can also be in prayer at your heart. And just breathe, focus. Notice what's going on within your mind. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Slowly release that left foot. Bring it around your right ankle as you slowly squat down, bending the knees, finding eagle arms, or going ahead and crossing the left knee over the right, taking your time to get into our eagle pose. And release. Grab your left foot with your right hand, bringing the foot to the right hip crease, letting the left knee fall away and down toward the ground. Standing half lotus. And then releasing the foot and letting the left ankle come over the top of the right knee as you slowly bend down into standing pigeon pose. Hands at your heart. And coming up slightly, letting that foot glide down to the mat, reaching your hands to the mat, bringing all of your weight into your left foot now, and then stepping the right leg back, finding our wide-legged forward fold once again. You can massage the legs, reaching behind the knees, behind the calves, or all the way down to the ankles. And just taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bring your hands to the mat, slowly walk them over to the top of the mat, bending into the left knee, and slowly walk that right foot forward or step it forward to the left side of the mat, finding our previous position. Inhale, slowly roll up, reach the arms up to the sky, and exhale, uncross the legs, release the arms. Coming back into Tadasana, I'm just going to turn towards you. Place your feet a little bit more than hip width apart, toes facing out. Reach up to the sky as you inhale and look up. Exhale, slowly squatting down into our Malasana squat. Elbows are pressing into the knees. It can also be helpful to have a block underneath your bum. So if you need to get that or a bolster, just pause the video. Breathing into this hip opener. And then bringing the hands down, straightening the legs as you lift your glutes. Folding forward, walking the feet in about hip width apart. Turn the toes back out, squatting down into Malasana. Feeling your hips opening, feeling the space that you're creating in your body. And then slowly sit down to the mat, bringing the soles of the feet together. Reaching up through the crown of your head. Bring your left hand underneath your right thigh. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, switching sides. Right hand to the left thigh, left arm reaches up. And switching, right arm is reaching up. Exhale, switching back to the other side, left arm reaching up. And exhale back to center. Finding a nice lengthening in the spine before you fold forward over your legs, making sure to hinge from the hips. Folding forward from those hips instead of the lower back. And just breathing, letting everything melt away. Inhale as you slowly come up. Let's come to the length of the mat, bringing the hands behind you. Placing your feet on the mat, lifting the hips. And then bring that left ankle on top of the right knee, coming into a seated pigeon pose. And your right foot, you might have to walk it out just a little bit, just going until you feel a stretch in your left hip. The higher your right knee is to your face, the more intense the stretch will be. So just take it to wherever you need today and breathe. Let's go ahead and drop the left knee and the right knee toward the left side of the mat. And then toward the right side, slight twist. Coming back to center. And then bringing your elbows down to the mat. And then bringing your back all the way down. Pulling that right knee toward your face. Maybe grabbing behind the thigh. And then release. Cross the top knee over the bottom knee. And let them both fall to the right side as you open your left arm out and away from you, looking toward that hand. A wonderful supine spinal twist. Keeping your left shoulder on the mat. And then slowly coming back to center. Uncross the legs. Plant the left foot on the mat and reach the right leg up to the sky. Grab onto the ankle or behind the knee. Just stretching out that right leg. And then exhale, release it down. Let's come up onto our elbows and then all the way back up to seated. Hands behind you on the mat. Lift the hips and bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, finding our seated pigeon pose. Rocking back and forth, gentle movement, encouraging blood flow into your hips. And then drop the left knee to the left, and then the right knee to the right. Back to center. Hold the stretch. Breathe into it. And then bringing your elbows down onto the mat. And then releasing your back down. Lifting the left foot off of the mat if you can. And bringing that left knee closer toward your face. Making the stretch a little bit more intense. Gently pulling that left knee toward you. Allowing your right knee to drop away from you. You can even give a slight, gentle push on the right knee if you'd like. And then cross the knees over top of each other. Drop them to the left side as you open your right arm out, looking over at that right hand, keeping the right shoulder on the mat, and just exhaling, releasing everything out as you twist. Deep breath in. And exhale, coming back to center. Uncross the legs. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Right foot on the mat. Pulling the left leg closer to you, grabbing behind the calf or the knee, or even the ankle. Stretching out the left leg now. Breathing into it. Sending fresh oxygen into those muscles. And then bend both knees, straightening both legs up to the sky first. And then you can rock a few times, grabbing onto your toes, pulling yourself over into plow pose. Hands supporting your hips on your lower back. Legs are straight. Toes are reaching for the mat behind you. Trying to keep your neck long, pressing the back of your head into the mat to engage some of those neck muscles. And you can also take a variation here where you extend your arms, interlacing the fingers. And then go ahead and grab onto those big toes as you slowly release your back down, vertebra by vertebra. Bending the knees and coming into our happy baby. Opening the knees to either side of the mat. Imagining you want to bring the knees into the armpits. And just relax, maybe rocking from side to side. Or holding in stillness. Slowly release, bringing your knees into your chest. And then when you're ready, extending the legs, dropping the arms at your sides, opening the palms up to the sky. And with your next inhale, breathe it in. Breathe in all the positive things that you felt during this practice, filling up your lungs. And exhale, releasing everything else. Releasing any worries, to-do lists, anything that's on your mind that's keeping you from being present. Now is your time to let go and just be. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, wiggle your fingers and toes. Give a nice big stretch, reaching your arms up above your head like you just woke up. And then making your way back up to seated on your mat. Crossing your legs in front of you, getting comfortable again. Let's roll the shoulders away from the ears a few times. Roll them up, down, and away. And then rolling out the neck. Switching to the other side. With your next breath, reach the arms up to the sky. Bring the palms together, bend the elbows, bringing your hands down to your heart and releasing them down. Let's reach up again. Exhale, release it down. And last time, reach up, fill up your lungs. Hold and exhale, release it out, bringing your hands to heart in a posture of gratitude. Gratitude for this practice, for your body, for all that you have in your life. And thank you so much for practicing with me here at the beach. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me here at Shell Key. And if you enjoyed this video, please pass it along to a friend, like it, leave a comment. Any interaction at all will help this video reach someone else who may need it. And it's the perfect way to support me and the work that I do. Thank you again, and I'll see you for the next video.